Hello, Drive Radio fans. Richard Rush here today with Walt McLean behind the camera. Today, we're going to take a look at the 2021 Genesis GV80. This is their luxury SUV, as you can see. Really fantastic. Honestly, folks, one of my most favorite cars that we've driven, and I'll tell you why. So let's jump right in. Walt can give everyone a walk around. This is redesigned, folks, for this year. I believe it kind of came out earlier this year, and honestly, it's gotten some pretty good publicity for its safety features. Got the 360-degree camera system, the adaptive cruise control will keep you in the lane. It's got that quad headlight design, which you're starting to see more and more on a lot of these Genesis vehicles, which is really fantastic. This vehicle, I'm going to give you price. We normally give it at the end. This vehicle, as it sits, is $66,475. But as we get inside, I'll show you why. So, well, actually, I like that. We'll give everyone a walk around, full walk around of the car. I'll open up the interior and show you that. It's got ambient lighting. It's got massaging driver's seat, all sorts of different lumbar support. It's got automatic adjustments for your lumbar support. This is the all-wheel drive model. You also can get a rear-wheel drive model. And this is also the 3.5T trim level. And I'll open this door, Walt, so you can kind of give everyone a nice view of that really pretty kind of navy blue and tan interior. And so, yes, it's got the 3.5-liter V6 turbocharged, 375 horsepower. And I will tell you this, folks, it works phenomenally. It is a fantastic car to drive. You put this in sport mode, especially at our altitude, and that turbo just works amazing. The displays are fantastic. It's got that nice, Walt's showing you that nice big center display as well. And I'm trying to find the exact dimensions. I apologize. The 14.5-inch display there. It's also got kind of your digital gauge cluster, or a little bit of a digital gauge cluster, I should say. Dual zone climate control, heated and ventilated front seats, different driving modes, which is fantastic. This is the Advanced Plus trim level, or package, or whatever you want to say it. And that actually gives you a third row seat, which we'll show you here in just a second. And of course, folks, that third row is for not full-size people. It's going to be for kids mainly. As you can see back here, you've got heated outboard seats, dual zone climate control, or actually not dual zone climate control back here, but your climate control for this the back passengers. These will fold flat. 60/40 also has kind of a center pass through and does have your rear shades right here. As we come around to the back, and I apologize. Oh, I will note on the highest trim level that you can get, you actually can get suction self-closing doors, or suctioning doors, as I like to call them. But we're going to open up the rear hatch here, and you'll see it's kind of got a dual mat here, which is really nice. You can flip it over and give yourself carpet, or give you this nice mat there. I'm going to flip up this seat, and of course this mat's going to kind of go with it, so bear with me there. But it's got automatic third row seats, which is nice. Like, again, going to fold up there. I'll show folks what that looks like, which works really, really well. Pop up the headrest, and again, folks, you can see the space. Not super, although I will say this, the second row is adjustable as far as how far forward and how far back it moves. That's, with a lever underneath the seat, and you do have a little bit of storage under there. So I'm going to fold that down so that way I can put this mat back down. As I mentioned, $66,475. This vehicle starts under $50,000. There's also a 2.5 T option as far as that goes, which is again just gives you a slightly smaller engine. Right, I still believe it's a turbo engine in that fact. 18 to 23 for fuel economy for an average of 20, and that's right where we've been. Again, folks, one of my most favorite cars. Just how it's done, how it's set up, the looks of it. It looks overly fancy, right? It looks like it should be a $75,000-$80,000 car, and it's 10, $15,000 less than that. Very, very, very well, not very comfortable, but I don't know. In my opinion, works really, really well. And again, drove several people around into it. Went to a football game this past week. It also does have this smart park that's on its sister vehicles, as far as the Hyundai vehicles, which works phenomenally well. So you can control that from your remote. And honestly, I could sit here for the rest of the day and tell you about all the features on this car. I encourage you to get out and test drive it if you can, and see this vehicle itself. Get your friends in it, get your family in it, and when you do that, let them know that John and Richard Rush from Drive Radio sent you.